Rocky, in this outfit that you have on tonight, you could never use that in boxing, although your opponents could. I had to get that one in. Jack, there were plenty of times I would have liked to use it. Rocky, it's awful nice to have you down here in Miami. I'd like to ask you a quick question now about what you think of the heavyweight picture, as long as Floyd Patterson's champion and the Hurricane Jackson fight coming up. What do you think?
Yes, I think that's going to be a very interesting fight. I missed that first one in New York. I understand that it was a very close one. Floyd should have developed more since that last fight, and I think he should look better in this fight. I don't think I'll be able to make this one, Jack, but it should be an interesting fight.
What about the rest of the heavyweights coming along, Rocky? Do we have any real good ones in your estimation?
Jack, I wonder what this boy Roy Harris is down in Texas. If he did beat Willie Pastrana or even get in such a close fight, he must be pretty good. Because I like Willie. I think Willie's a good fighter. He's got just a little bit more to learn, and he should be a real tough opponent in there for even Floyd Patterson.
Well, it'll be interesting when they come back here and have that fight. They're planning on having it here.
Yes. I'm very anxious to see that fight, and I think both boys are right up the top there.
What about Eddie Machen in your estimation?
I always liked that Eddie Machen. He's looked so good, and in beating Joey Maxim twice, a lot of people underestimate Eddie because Joey's a tough boy to beat, a tough guy to fight, and I understand Eddie beat him both times very easily, so that he must be a seasoned. I guess he needs just a few more fights.
Rocky, do you know of anyone coming up that fights like you used to do? I mean, to me, you and Carmen Basilio were two of the greatest I've ever seen because you two fight a lot alike. Is there anybody coming up along that line that you know? Aren't you interested in the
That's
fight?
right, Jack. I'm real happy that you asked me that. I have a fellow back home in Massachusetts that really looks like he wants to fight. I've seen him now in two of his fights, and he's one of those slam bangers who comes walking in, hooking from opening bell. His name is Billy Ryan. He weighs 168 pounds, and he's only 21 years old. I'm hoping that he makes the heavyweight division. I think you'll be hearing quite a bit from Billy Ryan from Massachusetts.
Are you going to train him yourself,
Yes,
Rocky?
I am. I think I'll be able to spend quite a bit of time with him now, Jack, and I hope that I can show him some of the things that help me get to the top.
Well, Rocky, it's so nice to talk to you, and it's nice to have you down here in Miami.
Thanks, Jack. It's nice to be with you again.
Fine. How's the family? Everybody
Just fine. Wonderful.
Wonderful, Rocky Marciano. Thank you so much.
Right, Rocky.
Well, Rocky, this Rocky Marciano welcome dinner on November 7th at the Bayfront Park Auditorium ought to be quite an affair, shouldn't it?
We sure hope so, Jack. I'm very happy to have this honor, and we all should have a lot of fun.
And I think you'll have a lot of fun too, Rocky. And of course, the money that's taken there is going to some very worthy causes too, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Jack. The Boys Town of Italy and the Variety Children's Hospital both will benefit by it, and I'm sure happy about it.
Well, Rocky, I think one of the most interesting parts of the dinner, I imagine, will be the showing of the highlights of some of your fights.
Yes, Jack, we have quite a bit to show there. Some of my best fights, and I'll be quite happy to see them again myself.
I know one of them is going to be the Ezra Charles fight, and of course, Rocky, you've told us on many occasions that you thought the toughest fight that you've ever had was the first Walcott fight.
Yes, it was. It was the toughest fight, Jack, because he not only had me on the floor, but he was winning that fight going into the late rounds. And he was just a great fighter that night.
And of course, at that time, he was the champion, and you were trying to get the title. That makes a little difference, too, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Rocky, of course, you've had some other great fights as well as that one. Would you say that some of your fights, we'll say, with Charles and Archie Moore were some of your outstanding ones?
Yes, I believe the first fight with Charles was just a rough fight for both. He was extra good that night, and he gave me a rough fight. I had to go all out in the 15th round, and I thought in that last round I might have been able to put him down, but he stood up and made a great fight of it.
Well, you know, Rocky, I've often wondered about fighters. Of course, when you fought Cockell, everybody thought, well, Cockell was going to be a pushover. But I noticed that you had a little bit of trouble with him, too. And I think anybody who trains for a championship fight and gets in good shape can give you a little bit of trouble, can't they?
Yes, they can. They're prepared for it. They plan for the fight. Spend between 2 to 3 months in training camp just studying your moves and the fight films. And, well, they're in there to try to win that title. And Cockell had a peculiar style that was very difficult for me. He had the short arms, and he had a sort of a little crouch, smaller than me, and he had very quick hands. Although they didn't hurt when he hit me, he annoyed me with the punches, and it made for a good fight.
Rocky, I know there's going to be a lot of celebrities at the dinner. What about some of the sports personalities who are going to be there?
I haven't heard too much about that, Jack. I do know that DiMaggio is going to try to make it down here, along with Teddy Williams. I sure hope both of them get down here, as they were my idols in baseball.
I think another fellow that's going to try to make it, too, is the new middleweight champion, isn't it?
Carmen Basilio, yes. I'd sure like to see him down here. He has a lot of fans down here.
And speaking about Carmen Basilio, Rocky, there's a possibility of Basilio fighting Robinson here at the Orange Bowl in, say, January, February. Do you think a big championship fight would draw here in Miami in the wintertime?
Yes, I do. I think it would be a great success. I think that it would draw. I know there's many, many fight fans here in Miami. They've never really had a real great fight down here, and I think that fight would be a huge success.
Fine. Well, Rocky, it's nice to have talked to you today, and I know that an awful lot of people are going to turn out to that Rocky Marciano dinner, November 7th, the Bayfront Park Auditorium, and we'll have a wonderful time. We'll see you there.
Thank you, Jack.
Right, Rocky.
Rocky, I understand that you and Governor Collins have been just discussing the possibility of bringing the next Johansson-Patterson fight to the Orange Bowl in Miami.
Yes, I mentioned to the governor the large amount of interest there would be in a fight down in the Orange Bowl this coming year.
Of course, that's the kind of fight that's going to draw a large amount of interest anyway.
Yes, it would, but I believe that Florida has a very good chance of staging it because of the Orange Bowl and because of the season. I know that Ingemar Johansson wouldn't mind fighting down there, as I believe he may eventually make Fort Lauderdale his home. And at talking to the governor, he seemed quite interested, and I just don't know what the follow-up will be.